Hello, everybody. I'm coming to you from the seat of a brand new Kia Cadenza. I'm not reviewing this car for you right now on video. You can read my review on doubleclutch.ca if you are interested in such a car. Many of you who watch my channel probably aren't. It's a very nice car, but not really your thing, I'm guessing. Now, what I wanted to do today was ask you guys a question because here's my current car situation. As you know, I have my BMW, which is actually currently getting some exhaust stuff fixed on it right now. I'm going over to look at it as we speak. And I kind of want a new daily driver, actually. So my daily is a 2007 Subaru Impreza. I haven't done a video or anything on that because it's not a super exciting car. It's great fun in the winter, and I absolutely love driving in the winter, and it's very reliable. I put a new clutch in it this year, but I'm thinking of selling that car because I kind of want something a little bit more fun for the summertime. Because, here's the current situation. With my BMW, it's actually bordering on being intolerable to drive in traffic because of the lightweight flywheel and because of the rattle and noise, and it's having some weird throttle issues. If you watched my Sparko video, you saw that happening. I got to figure that out. I think I got a bad throttle throttle position sensor. So maybe I got to swap that out. Anyway, so I kind of want a new daily that's fun that I can drive all around. Now, after testing that Volkswagen Beetle convertible, yes, I know, I'm absolutely smitten with convertibles right now. For some reason, I can't want to drive anything else but a convertible as just a regular fun car. So I'm kind of leaning towards a convertible. So here have been my plans. I thought, okay, why not a BMW Z4? Because it has the same engine that my car has, which means that I know the engine very, very well, and I could kind of swap parts if things broke or whatever. But then I remembered that that's a massive grandpa car, and nobody would be interested in it. So then I was like, okay, well, let's just stay German. Porsche Boxster, right? Because you can get one of those now in Canada anyway, for between $10,000 and $15,000, a decent one, right? But then there's the IMS bearing. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's an intermediate shaft bearing, and it decides to break apart, and the timing of your engine goes off, and you blow your beautiful Porsche flat six. So I was like, okay, so I don't want to deal with that, because normally that wouldn't bother me. It'd be something that I'd drop the transmission and I would fix it, and then no big deal, right? But I didn't want to deal with another temperamental German car. Because if you followed along on my videos, or if you watch the Road to Time Attack series, especially the video that's about to come out very soon, you'll know that it is a really, really, really temperamental car because of the way that I drive it. BMWs are, I don't want to say reliable. No, I don't want to say, they're not reliable cars. I don't care what anybody says. There's a lot of maintenance that you have to do to keep them running. And I'm kind of sick of that as a daily car, right? So I'm going to keep the BMW specifically for the track and for fun and for modding and for shows and all that stuff, right? So tons of cool content coming your way. But here's what I'm thinking. Bear with me. I kind of want a Mazda Miata. So exactly half of you right now just turned off my channel and are never going to watch it again. That half of you probably thinks that the Mazda Miata is a car for hairdressers, or it's a car for women, and it's a car that is underpowered and stupid and pointless and small and dainty and not manly and angry and whatever. The other half of you doesn't have a testosterone problem and is totally okay with the fact that the Mazda Miata is a fun little practical car that is very reliable. It's funny, because I've been asking a lot of friends that have Miatas, and I've asked them questions like, so I'm looking for a Miata, what do I have to watch out for? What do I have to, pay attention to? Is there any years that I should stay away from? Because I'm used to things like asking people questions about, so what years do I have to stay away from? And they're like, oh, stay away from this year and this year because this can have a catastrophic engine issue, German cars, and you don't want to do this year and that year. Did you budget enough money to overhaul the entire cooling system? Oh, I forgot about that, right? So I'm not really used to not having those types of answers come out, because when I ask people, what do I have to watch out for? The answer's always been, what do you mean? What do you mean, what do I have to... rust, I guess. That's been the answer every single time I've asked somebody that question. Miatas are reliable. There's a little 4-cylinder engine. They're easy to work on. That would be nice. I would be okay with a reliable car that I could use every day. So I'm thinking about buying a slightly newer one. Here's the problem. The most practical one for me is the NC generation. For those of you that don't know, that's like 2005 and to 2014, I think, before they went to the new kind of like angry-looking ND. So that's my least favorite looking Miata. I like the NB generation. Obviously, the NA is amazing. Pop-up headlamps, can't go wrong. NB kind of looks like kind of angry and really roadster-like, and then the NC's kind of got this big smile on its face like that. I'm not a big fan. Actually, there's the NC1, NC2, I think. The NC1 is kind of like this all the time, and the NC2 is kind of like, right? So they both look dumb. So I don't really want... No, I do. I see that's the only thing that I'm stuck with, the NC, because I want a newer one that has, you know, Bluetooth and all that stuff, right? Because it's a daily. But in the practicality, I don't want an older one. They're less safe. Yeah, so here's what I've landed on pretty much, an NC Miata. Whether or not this is actually going to happen, I don't know for sure. But I'm in the process of selling my Subaru right now, and I'm going to be getting a new daily. Okay, you're also saying, okay, well, a Miata is not a practical daily. I know that, but in case you haven't noticed, I'm in double clutch press cars all the time, like this one, and this has got tons of room and it's very practical. So I'll use the Miata as like a weekend car or a leave behind car when I want to pick up a press car to review for double clutch magazines. So then I've got a big, so I'm like, oh hey, you know what, I need a truck. Get a truck for a week and review that, and then I can carry stuff around, right? So I'm kind of at a loss of why I wouldn't do a Miata. It doesn't seem practical to do something else big and boring. May as well do something fun. And then I can take the Miata and I can autocross it, and I can, you know, just do the occasional track day when I go with the Pinnacle Driving Academy and work with them. I don't have to bring the race car out, right? Unless I have a reason to test something or whatever. And I can save the race car for the serious stuff, like time attack, the bigger tracks, and like really trying to put down serious lap times, because that's what it's starting to be very good at. So I'm thinking, you know, NC Miata. What do you guys think? I'm super curious as to your opinion on that, because there's over 10,000 of you now following this channel, which is unbelievable. I can't believe that in a year of casual posting, not even keeping up to my weekly schedule, as you might have noticed, 10,000 of you have started to follow me. That is, thank you very, very much, honestly, for that. I haven't got around to saying thank you yet, and I really, really appreciate all the support. Tons of people locally and all over the world send me messages and questions, and they say, you know, great job, and honestly, it means a lot. And I really like that we're building a whole community of enthusiasts here, not just for E46 BMW people, but anybody that's interested in specifically cars that are fun and engaging and go on the track, because that's kind of the theme of my channel, in case you haven't noticed. I also do car reviews, and I do track reviews for the One Track Mind series, which is coming out again soon, by the way, watch for that. And that is focused around cars that are genuinely fun to drive. Those are the ones that I'm interested in. So for anybody out there that is interested in that, this is the channel for you, and I'm glad that we're all part of the same team. So as back to the question, the NC Miata, what do you guys think? I want to hear your recommendations. I've heard lots of recommendations from friends locally, but I want to hear what everyone around the world has to say. Keep in mind I'm in Canada, so I can't get all the cars that you guys can get in Europe, and we have different versions of cars here too, right? So don't forget about that. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say. I will talk to you guys later.